Hi, we're Joel and Lia.
Welcome back to another episode of Story Time. So this is a series we're trying out on our channel where we sort of just answer questions from this book called Ask Yourself, which someone kindly bought us. Through it, we sort of retell old stories, and without the book, we wouldn't be able to think about those stories really easily.
So the book is actually, that's what it says on the back, Ask Yourself, but it's called The Book of Questions.
Oh, damn it. I was like, it's called Ask Yourself.
But that's exactly what it does. It asks yourself questions about yourself, your morals, your beliefs, hypothetical situations to get to know yourself better.
Yeah, and it's good because we get to know each other better, even though we've known each other forever, pretty much. It's
definitely
good for that.
Yeah.
Right, should we kick it off?
We'll kick it off. So if you watch the first episode, you'll know that what this first question is going to be.
Oh, because we did a teaser. We were like, come back next week for...
next time. It felt like a TV show.
Yeah, I know.
Come back next time.
We love it when it feels like a TV show.
We do. If you're new here, by the way, we're Joel and Lia. We make videos thrice weekly about all sorts of different things. So make sure you click subscribe and the notification bell.
What he said.
You discover your wonderful 1-year-old child is, because of a mix-up at the hospital, not yours. Would you want to exchange the child to correct the mistake?
Okay,
so you've just given birth.
You've given birth.
You've gone home. You've reared your child. You've spent a year getting to know that child that's yours. You love it so much.
Yeah.
And after a year, the hospital calls you and it goes, Lia, I'm really sorry. I don't know how this happened.
Yeah.
But that child is not yours. We got your baby mixed up. Your baby is with a woman called Susan Myers in Southampton. Do you want it back?
Susan Myers.
Sorry, Susan Myers. Being like, do you want me to contact Susan? Do you want your baby back, or are you happy with the current one? What
Am I happy with the current baby? Obviously, I've had a year with that baby,
a whole year,
and I think I've given birth to that baby that's in front of me.
Yeah.
I do the swap.
You would?
Yeah.
Would you?
Because if you think about it, you either carry on your whole life knowing you've got a kid that's not yours, but you're like, oh, I've spent a year with it now, I feel like this is my baby.
Yeah.
Or you just do a quick swap.
Forget it.
Okay, no.
Yeah, but don't forget, this baby has a new name. They won't be used to their name.
They won't be used to me.
They won't be used to you. They won't know that your mum, their dad. They'll probably be quite scarred emotionally because they've had a year thinking their mum and dad is someone.
No, it's just it's a baby.
I know, but they'll still cry. Babies still cry until they see their mum. Yeah,
babies cry. The thing is, though, the other option is to do nothing and stay with that baby forever.
You're right. It's the what if.
It gets to what if, and then they get to 5, 6, and then they're going.
And the child then pisses you off, and you're like, I should have got my real kid back, and you're like, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's really tough,
That is tough.
You've got to nip it in the bud as soon as you find out.
But I think your love for that child, even though it's not your blood child, would be just as strong as if it was your blood child.
Of course, yeah, 100%. You'll get the new baby, and you'll have to well, I don't know, but you'd have to be like, I'm your mother. I'm your mother. And you just put it over there and you're like, here's me.
Oh no.
It's so hard.
It's so hard. I don't know what I'd do. I'd like to think I'd just keep it because I'd be like, whatever, I can't give up this child that I thought was mine, but then I realise I hate kids, so I'd probably just not care either way.
You don't like kids?
Don't like kids, so...
Great. Well, there's that. We'll get into why Joel doesn't like kids another time. Do you think that the world would be a better or worse place 100 years from now? And why? Ooh. It doesn't say why, but let's say why.
Why?
Well, we always would anyway. So do you think the world would be a better or worse place 100 years from now?
Well, the way it's going at the moment, I think it will end up worse. But maybe it'll be 50 years of getting worse, and then it'll start to get better. I don't know.
What are you talking in terms of technology?
Politics, obviously there's lots of bad stuff going on right now. Technology, I get annoyed when people say that, the internet's really bad and social media is really bad, because I'm like, well, no, it's not. It's made, it's done loads of good. Yeah. But I can see the bad elements of it.
Some bad, yeah.
So I don't know.
100 years from now. So what year will that be? 2119.
Yeah.
2119. So our children's children will be...
Yeah.
alive, doing stuff. What's it going to look like, and will it be better or worse? I think, obviously, we've lived through an age of technology booming. Yeah. I think it will be scary to us where that will go. Yeah. Technology is listening to your conversations. Soon there are things that know everything about you. Yeah. There's going to be cars, you get into a car, say that you only ever drive to like work, home and the gym.
Yeah.
You get in the car and
Yeah,
just say
driverless
work.
cars.
And
Yeah.
it would just take you there because it's a place
Yeah.
you remembered it.
Which I think is amazing. I don't think anything bad can come of that, really.
Yeah, because people are not
Yeah.
being stupid. But
I think the only bad things that can come of it, really, are of new technologies that people just get more and more distant from each other, which is coming from a very emotionally distant person. Like, I'm quite a lone wolf, don't really like people very much.
Yeah.
So I quite like the fact that technology disconnects us from people, but still keeps you connected, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like we're all really connected, but through these devices. You like that.
I like that, but I can see it could get even bigger, the divide, where people just end up not talking to each other at all, which I think would be bad.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a hard one.
It's really tough, isn't it?
And I also think, who cares? Like, in 100 years, we'll be dead. So it's another generation's issues they can deal with.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really glad that we're this generation and that we're not going to be born in like 50 years. I'd hate to be born into all of this.
We were the last generation that didn't grow up with the internet.
Yeah.
Like, when we got the internet, I think we were in our teens.
Yeah.
Rather than childhood. So that'd be really weird.
It'd be so weird. Like, imagine photos now.
Yeah.
Every single photo, say, of your child, be documented probably online somewhere. Forever.
But
we're really lucky.
We're very lucky, because my parents are like, I don't have any pictures of me as a child, really. I just have a few.
Let us know your guys' thoughts, because
the
world's a scary place.
Also, we want to know what you guys think, because this is the way we can think deeper about these things, because maybe you thought of something that we haven't.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is rare, because, we're really clever, so...
It's obviously really rare.
Okay, oh my gosh.
Okay.
Would you accept $1 million, let's say pounds, would you accept £1 million to leave the country and never step foot in it again?
Just $1 million?
Yeah.
No. What,
Think
$1 million
about this.
to never come back to the UK?
Yeah. It's not enough, is it?
It's not enough.
£1 million wouldn't go very far.
No, it really wouldn't.
Like £1 million in London, like that could buy you like a nice 2-bed flat.
Yeah.
2-bed apartment.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. No, I wouldn't accept £1 million.
And then you wouldn't see your family, your friends.
No way. That's no
Instant
way.
no.
Instant no. But I wonder what amount of money it would have to be for us to say yes.
Yeah.
Because clearly everything's got a price, hasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So what price would it be?
10 million.
10 mil?
I think so, but
I'd probably do it for 10 mil.
But still, the family and friends is an issue.
I know, that sucks. Yeah, but it doesn't mean you can't fly them to you. But we've made this rule. You can't say that. But with that money, I'd do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like. Oh.
Takeaway. So
That's our takeaway.
Okay, run.
Oh. Should we finish the video?
Wrap the video? Yeah.
We'll finish the video.
Okay, so the £1 million. Yeah, 10 million.
10 mil.
I think 10 million I could do it, but
we'll go to the US. We'll just miss the UK a lot.
Yeah. And to be honest, your family would come and visit you, and there isn't anything to say you couldn't just fly home and see them. That didn't say to never... Actually, no, you couldn't, because you couldn't step foot in the country again.
You can fly somewhere else and they can be there.
Yeah, they can come and see you. Also, for 10 mil, I'll just relocate my whole family.
Exactly.
They'd do it. So this will be a little slightly political to do with gender.
Oh, okay.
Which sex do you think has it easier in our culture? Have you ever wished you were the opposite sex? So we will answer that next time. Come back, there's a little teaser for you. We
just want to say a huge thank you to Skillshare, who have sponsored this video today. Skillshare, as you may or may not know, are an online learning platform with thousands of classes. And over the last few months, we've been sharing with you guys what classes we've been doing with them.
Yeah.
We have decided to do some cooking classes this month.
Oh my gosh, I'm not a good cook at all. You're better than I am.
You're a better baker. We've got our strengths.
We've got our strengths, but yeah, I really want to learn to be better at cooking. I know you do too.
Yeah.
So we're using Skillshare. They've got plenty of videos on there all about cooking, cookery classes, like how to know like flavours and spices.
How to make boring foods more interesting. Because that's the thing really, like we kind of know what foods we're meant to be eating to get to our goals and stuff, but we just want to make those foods taste less boring.
Yeah. So don't forget to click on the link down below if you're interested in Skillshare. The first 500 people will get 2 months for free on the platform, and if you do want to subscribe after that, it works out at less than $10 a month for an annual subscription. So
wish us luck, guys. Hopefully we won't burn down our own kitchen. Burnt down? I can't speak. Burn down.
Burn down our kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Or set off the fire alarm. You know what my flat's like.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen.
But who cares? New year, new
me. I care about my flat. Who cares?
I do.
I do.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Come back next time. We post videos thrice weekly.
And click the notification bell to be
Yeah.
one of the first people to find out about our videos.
Yeah. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.